Hey guys, it's Ainsley here, and today I'm going to be showing you all of the Rocitizens Easter eggs part 2. Now if you haven't seen part 1, I'll leave a link to that in the description down below so that you can check that out first. Now before we get started, don't forget to join my Roblox group and follow my Twitch. Both of those will be linked in the description down below, as well as all of my other social links as well. Now I'm just going to quickly set the time to like 8 AM. so that we can do this all in the daytime. And I'm just going to spawn my car because it'll be quicker for us to get around. So the first place that we're going to visit is the library, which is just behind the supermart on our right here. And I'm just going to park up. And when we head inside, you'll notice on some of the books that there are actually titles on them. So over here by Natasha, this book is called Why Cars Stop by MT Tank. There's also one behind on this back wall here, which is Roblox Dev 101 by Builderman. We also have one over this far side here, which is Coeptus equals Firebrand question mark by BuzzFeed. And if you didn't know, this is the developer of Bloxburg, and then Firebrand is the developer of Rocitizens. And then we've got this book here, which is Parachuting by Hugo First, I think that says. And I think we also have one with a title in here as well. Yes, so we've got Who Stole the Jar of Souls by Howard I Know. And we've also got I Lost My Balance by Eileen Dover and Paul Down. And I did click to get rid of my book, but I don't know why it's not gone. So I think that is the majority of the books with titles. If I've left any out, let me know in the description down below and what their titles are. So the second thing, which is probably a lot more exciting, is just going back over to almost where the houses are. So we want to head past Spawn and past Non-Burger and the clothes stores. And then on our left, there is a bridge here. And we just want to stop at the bridge. And we couldn't get to this when it was snowy because the lake was frozen over, but now if we just head into this far corner here and swim all the way in, if I can, there we go. I've still got the book on me for some reason, I'm not quite sure why, but if we just swim all the way down here, if you want to know how to get into that layer and you don't quite understand what I've shown you then, I'll also leave in the description down below the Rocitizens secret locations because I show you in more depth how to get into here. So something that I wanted to show you was on this board here, we've got loads of different pictures. So first of all, on one of the books it said Coeptus equals Firebrand, and we've got the Welcome to Bloxburg sign here, which Coeptus is the developer of Bloxburg, so maybe there's a link there. And we've also got a Sims logo here, and one of the people who commented on my secret locations video said that it could mean that it's a reference to an old function in the game, because in an older version of Rocitizens they used to have stats like in Sims, so things like food, sleep, social, bladder and hygiene, but it was removed a little bit later on. So we think that that could be something to do with that. Obviously the pets could maybe be that they're bringing in pets into the game, and there's a couple of other little Easter eggs there as well, so let me know in the comments down below what you think some of these other photos could be about. Now the next thing is this logo here. So there's this secret logo, I'm not quite sure what it's for, but if you'll notice on a couple of boxes and things around the map, there's quite a few of them, so they have to mean something, it can't just be an accident. And I'm pretty sure there's one near or in the nightclub, I think it's called Ice, so yeah. Couple of interesting things in here, and maybe some experimenting going on behind the scenes, because we've got like this little lab here. So let's head over to the next thing. So the next thing is if we just head over to where we get the robber job, just over in this little corner here, and I'm just going to become a robber quickly. Now the reason I'm doing this is because there's actually a little Easter egg in what one of the workers say. So if we go to 812, just the gas station over here, and then park out front, if we go to rob this place, so we get our gun out, It says here, all your money are belong to me. Now, this is actually a reference to a popular English translation of the Japanese game Zero Wing. Now, I've never played that game, so I'm not 100% sure what it's about or what it's like, but that is actually a reference to that game, so that's the reason why it's all your money are belong to me instead of all your money belongs to me. So like, it's kind of like a slight typo, but that's because it's like the translation. That makes sense. So in different languages, sometimes things don't translate correctly, like if you're using like Google Translate or something like that. So that's why that's like that. So let's head over to the hospital now, because there's actually a couple of Easter eggs over here. So it's just on the right hand side past the library. And the first thing that we want to do is, I maybe should have spawned in my other car actually. So we're just going to head back over to the hospital and I'll be right back. So we just want to park up over here. I'm just going to reverse because this part of the car's taller. So we want to park with the highest point back there. So now we can jump up onto the roof here. And as you can see this character called Gregory, and he's looking quite sad, just holding on to the side of like the balcony, and he's holding a walking stick or cane as well. And you can't actually get to this area in through the hospital, you have to go up here through the outside. Now, Gregory is actually a reference to Gregory House, which is the title character of the show House MD. And you have to jump on your car to get up to him. As I said, it's probably easier to use like the Paladin like I've got here, but I'm pretty sure you can get up with a Jaguar as well if you have that. So the next thing in the hospital we need to go inside for, and we need to head up the stairs. So I'm just going to head up over here, and we need to head to room 201. So that's the first room when you go up those stairs, and when we head in this room, there's a really sad looking guy called Ralph, and he is just one of the hospital patients. There's not a lot to this Easter egg, it's just one of the guys that is unfortunately unwell, and if you click talk, Ralph looks up at you wistfully, "Ah, a visitor," but then all you can say is, "I have to go now," which is really sad, but yeah, he is one of the hospital patients. So the second to last Easter egg that I'm going to be showing you guys today is just over by the gallery. So if we just head out of the hospital and head to our right, here is the Rose City Museum and Gallery. Now I might not be able to show you guys this physically here, but I'll be sure to put a screenshot in over the top, because I'm not actually 100% sure how to get back underneath. Anyway, so I have managed to get underneath before, but I'm not sure how to get underneath now because it was a very long time ago. But if you do want a tutorial on how to get underneath the museum and gallery, then let me know in the comments section down below. But basically, underneath the flooring here, there is a donut, and that is a little secret reference to the dough will rise in the bunker. So it's almost as if the donut will rise up and engulf the gallery, but I think it's been like that for maybe a couple of years now, so I don't know if that'll actually change or not, or if we'll actually see it come up through the middle or something like that. So another thing that I got told by one of my subscribers, I'm pretty sure, was that if we just head over to the police station, just on our left here, I'm just going to turn it back to day. There we go, now we can actually see it a bit better. But once we head over to the police station, you'll see a flag hanging up at the top here. Now the flag doesn't wave or anything, which I think it would be quite cool if it was animated, but it just stays like that, and it is currently the Roblox logo on the flag. But it actually used to be an American flag, and now they've changed it to the Roblox flag, so that's just another little fun thing to know in Rocitizens. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to like, comment and subscribe for more. And if you want to see a part 3 of this, comment some of your ideas down below and I'll be sure to compile it into a part 3 video. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye!
It's not a game, it's a rich thing.